It is another Monday, and a lot of things have changed over this week. I don't know if you had a rough week last week, but it kicked my butt last week. But every time you get your butt kicked spiritually, something good comes out of it. And I wanted to share with you something that came out of my last week. And it's really going to affect the work that I've been doing or will do in the next coming years. I don't know if some of you are aware, but since 2006, I don't think I've maybe only channeled one message for the Nibiruans. And there's a reason for that. In 2004, I finished my mission. And then the next couple of years, was like final cleanup work. And during that time, I went through a lot of personal issues with the Nibiruans. And I mean, I talk a lot about it in my book, The Mission Remembered. But the bottom line is, at one point, I kind of pushed them away because I felt like I just needed to get on with my life. And even though I continued to do the work, part of my heart wasn't there anymore. And my father's death 3 months ago has been there's another gift that's come out of that. Is it kind of triggered open that wound that has been there, where I felt this tremendous loss of them in my life, and just like I felt the tremendous loss of my father in my life. And so this past weekend, I reconnected with them and found out that yes, indeed, there was more I was to be doing. For them, this is the time when they really needed to be getting their message out about compassion and about how to change the DNA, because they were the ones who disconnected 10 strands, but they've also provided the keys to reconnect the 10 strands. And here I was just doing these little video messages, but I wasn't channeling any messages from them about current events, which is one thing they like to do, and any other information that they wanted to share. So they've kind of allowed me to hit a wall, and I certainly did hit the wall this past weekend. So to make a long story short, we had kind of a reunion, and I'm back in the fold, and I'm going to be channeling their messages again, and it feels absolutely wonderful. I feel like I've come home again. So my apologies to all of you guys for not doing every part of the work that I was here to do, and I will hopefully make up for that in the next 3.5 years. Now, one of the things that I'm doing to kind of start that off, well, I actually started this past week, was I felt like I needed to do a Mother's Day special to give everybody a discount so they can get a session with their guides. Fortunately, the Nibiruans trained me on guide protocols. As a result of that, I'm able to bring in a level of guides that only go to people who do know protocols. And as a result of that, you get some very deep and profound information. It may not always be what you want to hear, but it's definitely what you need to hear, because if you listen to it and act on it, you will move out of any stuck place that you're in right now. So, and it is a unique format. I do not do a reading. I do not channel at you for an hour. What I do is I have you prepare to have a 1-hour meeting with your guide where you can ask them anything you want. But as a result of that, I was advised to put together a preparation page, which I have. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because some of you are booking these sessions with me because of the special, but you're not preparing. So therefore, you're not getting the information that you want, or as much as you need. Because see, the guides will not give you information that you don't ask for. So please, if you're going to book a session during the special, you need to go and read the general session prep page. So that's one thing I'm doing to really, to give some people some help to get the information that they need. And number two, I am going to continue to do the emotion clearing workshops, but I am going to focus a lot more on DNA recoding than I did before in the emotion clearing workshops. And it's my understanding that Nibiruans will help with the emotional clearing workshops more than they have in helping you get to things much quicker, so that you can get like 2 years of clearing done in 4 days. So you might want to be checking out the June one. I'm sure it's going to be quite special. And I think that is it for now. So this message is just to give you a heads up on what's about to happen. So do look for some current events messages from the Nibiruans. There may be one coming out this coming week. If so, it'll be part of the Monday message next week. And thanks for hanging in there with me, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.